Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a hole which is finished on both sides, and it could be any size you choose. You're going to designate a number of needles that are going to be empty for a moment. You're going to use a separate string of yarn, and for your own fabric you're going to use a matching yarn, but I'm using a contrast yarn so that you can see what's happening. I'm going to do cast off in the area which will become a hole. Transferring and using separate yarn to cast off the stitches. Transferring. Cast off. Transfer. Cast off. Transfer. Cast off. Transfer. Cast off. And transfer the last one. Make sure that all the needles that are now empty needles are being pushed back. And actually, to finish the hole on the other side, we have to create cast on now before we even push back the carriage. I'm going to push all these needles all the way out. On the empty needles now, I'm going to create E-wrap cast on, because now I want to resume knitting regular to finish the hole. I'm going to tie the string on the last needle on the left, and the rest I'm going to wrap counterclockwise, creating E-wrap cast on these needles. Counterclockwise, placing yarn on each needle, not too tight. Done. So I created a completely separate cast on the needles that are currently empty, because I cast off the stitches under them, and my carriage is going back, and you can see that all the needles now have a stitch on them, and I can simply continue. In the meantime, where I did cast off and cast on, I created a large hole. You can make buttonholes of various designs this way, placing larger holes in the side. What you have to be careful with at this point, since it's an area above the hole, you have to immediately place a weight in this area, otherwise the stitches are going to come right off the needles. Let's take a look at our hole, all in. If you keep knitting, make sure that you have a weight in this area, otherwise the stitches will be coming right off. Cut.